Hi, I'm Patty, and this here is
I'm Michael.
this is Michael, and she's my guest today. And we're going to talk about things that she has views on, which I guess everybody has views. So, but we're going to hear her views. Of course, she's viewing I don't know what, but we'll get back to that. Michael, so how about them Yanks?
Who? Oh, those British people, yeah. I never understand what they say.
No,
I
the
really-
baseball team.
Oh,
The
sports.
Yankees?
Sports. You're funny.
I tried.
Obviously, those questions were meant for somebody else.
Obviously. All right then. How do you feel about the whole Charlie Sheen train wreck?
Tiger blood, right?
Right.
I saw this. I saw this video he did where he's teaching us how to cook. He's got the chef's hat, and he's talking about the Sober Valley Lodge, and he's smoking a cigarette. He's drinking wine out of the bottle, and he's making this big steak, and he looks all skinny, like that guy in The Fighter who starved himself.
Oh yeah.
You know the
yeah.
supportive actor, the one
Good looking guy.
Christian Bale.
Yes, Christian Bale.
And he looks all sucked up and like real intense looking, like he's got this look
yeah.
like this.
Exactly. Yeah.
He's cooking steak and everything, right? But then when he serves it up, it's got all these cigarette butts put on it. It's really bizarre. And he's like trying to be funny, but he's not. And then he's kind of half lit by the end, and he's putting all this, like he's got a nice salad and he's got all this stuff, and then it gets tripped out towards the end. I think it didn't seem like he was merely drunk. It seemed like something else was going on.
Oh, we know.
So
Something's going on.
when it comes to that guy, no comment.
Okay then. Reality TV. Pro or no?
No.
Not even Wild Wives.
I've never been a big fan of reality, even my own.
That answers your question.
No, I really don't want to see other people's. You know what? I was watching the okay, not through any choice of my own, right? But my roommates watched the Basketball Wives and the wives of the gangsters and the wives of the
rich and famous.
the rich and
Or
famous,
the rich
and
and
the people
stupid.
of Orange County, and the housewives of here and there and everywhere, wealthy and fancy and plastic and
Dramatic.
And they're fighting like cats and dogs, and none of them have they're. But you know, I can understand what they're saying because they're speaking American. Sort of a broken English with lots of poor grammar, and you can tell they've never read a book cover to cover. So I totally understand everything they say. So that's one thing that's in their favor, you know.
I have to agree. Simplicity is the best policy.
Yeah, really. And they're fighting though, and they're going off, and they're calling each other names, and every once in a while, bouncers have to run in, or bodyguards, or whatever they are, and they're doing all things unbecoming and unladylike.
Very unladylike.
Yeah, so no, I never watch it.
Okay. Cell phone cancer, fact or myth?
I haven't gotten it yet, but you know, I text a lot, and I think that might help a lot because it's in my hands rather than up on my head like this. And I don't know though. I think we don't know enough about it for sure. Like a lot of things, we invent stuff that we just don't.
This technological age is very fast.
Yeah, it's mysterious. Like we
And
don't know
mysterious,
the
for sure.
repercussions of everything that we invent.
No,
You
but
know?
we will in about.
I mean, look at like
20 years.
Agent Orange and TNT, DDT,
DDT,
and thalidomide, and
TNT is pretty powerful too.
TNT,
Oh
TN,
my!
TNN,
TNN. Oh, there you go.
yeah.
Or TNA, whatever you choose.
See?
Yes. Okay. Well,
I stick with the low tech stuff. TNA is
they're TNA.
that was for me.
Okay. The Brits. Do you think they went way overboard on the big wedding?
The big wedding. I really like that hat that looks like a big pretzel. That was cool.
Yeah.
And
that was.
did they go
different.
overboard? You know.
And how do you feel about the hat?
Woo! I like that hat.
That's a hat.
That big pretzel hat was cool.
Big pretzel hat. Yeah.
And,
That's some funky ones, I gotta say.
They seem really sweet, and I like that William said, "Don't treat my wife the way you treated my mom," because I was alive during that, and I remember watching it with my mom. It was bizarre actually, and I watched the royal wedding.
I did too.
Of his parents
In the middle of the night. Yep.
It was in the middle of the night as well, and
Poor Diana knew she was getting into something deep.
yeah, and you know, she got the shot.
She did,
And
and she was a lovely soul.
yeah, I agree. So that was a sad thing.
Yeah, it was.
And so I think that's all I have to say about this. About going overboard. Who knows?
Spice this up.
I'm not royalty.
So that's true. So do you have any good recipes maybe you'd like to share with our audience?
Recipes. I like to make smoothies, and I use muscle milk that Laird Hamilton recommended in his book. Our review of muscle milk is also available on YouTube.
Yes, it is.
That's MCHL Pool at 67. I don't even know my own address, but anyway, there's no recipes on there either.
Well, that could be problematic.
And I don't have a recipe for success.
Yeah, that would be a bitch one to have, right?
Otherwise, I would have cooked it up a long time ago.
I'd pay for that shit.
I know.
All right. Well, I guess that's all we have time for today. I want to thank you for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, anytime. And to you out there in TV land, YouTube land, see, I'm from a little generation called the 60s and 70s. I don't know any better. Bye-bye.
80s and 90s.
Oh.